William Fowler is suing Aaron Lopez, his former roommate, for car payments, a gym membership, and the cost of a computer. Now, Mr. Fowler, after reading your statement, I've come to the conclusion that you may be one of the most generous, trusting people that has ever graced my courtroom. You meet the defendant, and a few months later, you get him a car, a computer, a gym membership, and he moves in for free. And Mr. Lopez, you may be one of the most confident people who's ever graced my courtroom. You say at least 3 times, you're good looking, you're fabulous, you're hip, and don't let me forget, you're in shape. So, you claim that he had ulterior motives in bringing you into his house, that in fact he wanted to have sex with you, but you say he knew that you were a gay porn star, and therefore he felt that you'd be an easy target, but for lack of a better word, you didn't bite, so you're back on the streets. So that porn thing didn't work out so well for you, Aaron?
No, I'm going back to school now.
You are?
Yes.
You were a gay porn star?
I do film. I still do charity events and stuff like that.
You do?
I do charity events, like fundraisers for like AIDS Foundation and stuff like that, and other things. Like, I still go do events and stuff like that.
Okay, you met him. Where'd you meet him?
I met him in November of 2007 through a mutual friend.
Okay, and you hit it off?
Yeah, we became pretty good friends relatively quickly.
How long did you live with him?
3 years almost.
Okay. When you move him in rent-free, I mean, what is your motive to move him in?
We became good friends. We hung out and partied a lot. We did.
Yes, we partied a lot. If you knew the word of party, we wrote the book Party, and he co-authored it.
Really?
Yes.
So he was a lot of fun to be with?
He's like a big brother.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun.
Exactly.
I mean,
Okay.
You mean
Did you look at him as your younger brother?
I took him in like my family, and I treated him like my family because I thought everybody needs a chance, and
Yeah, but you kept on saying, I don't need a chance. I mean, I had a place. I was fine. You offered to move in. I wasn't living on the streets.
Did you say to yourself, why would this guy want me, a young, attractive, gay porn star?
I'm a porn star. It doesn't.
Free?
You know what? People watch me have sex till they're a living. Like.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Some people have to watch it, and it helps them. I mean, I don't say I do it to help them, but people need to get off. I mean, people need that. And
is that why you moved in? I
no,
don't
I didn't move in.
get that.
Mr. Fowler just seems so. I mean, he's a nice guy, but he's in love with me. That's the only reason we're here today.
You in love with him?
no, I'm not.
Were you?
We went through a period, but not when he first moved in, and not when it was actually after he moved out the first time and couldn't make it on his own.
A gym
I have
membership,
happened over
a
time.
computer, rent-free.
I have
not
over a
his
period of
father,
time.
So
It's-
does
there's
that
a
make
chronological order to
Does
all
that
that.
make you a sugar daddy? What is that?
I have a text message from my best friend, from Mr. Fowler, stating that I want/need Aaron in my life permanently. Heck with what everyone else thinks. I love you.
He obviously feels for you. He brings you in, he gets you a car, a computer, a gym membership, and you live rent-free.
I'm
Who's
a gay
kidding who
porn
here?
star.
You're a gay porn star.
It happens.
Which I didn't care about at
People
all.
fall in love with me. It's not my fault. I don't know how it happens. I wish they wouldn't. I want to get cursed.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I treated him like my little brother
So why are you suing your brother?
because he stole from me, Your Honor.
What did he steal?
He purchased a MacBook Pro on my credit card.
But were you there?
I was there, and the arrangement was he had started working. I met his boss. It seemed like stable employment.
What kind of
And
employment? I'm afraid to ask.
I was an executive assistant.
He was an assistant
Good for
at a
you.
radio station.
And a self-help.
Okay.
And so for the first time, he was kind of making progress, and his promise to me was, let me put that on your card, and I will make the payments on the card, and
Did
I
you
will
tell him
repay
that?
you.
I own for the computer, and I was going to pay him, but the company I was working for has 2 owners, and they separated because one is psychotic
that's
crazy.
not the
So
one
I
is
lost
what?
my job. I lost my job. I mean, and
Why is he psychotic?
he's on antidepressants and all this kind of like
A lot
other
of
stuff.
people are on antidepressants.
Nobody-
Do you ever watch television? Every
I don't-
commercial is about antidepressants. I get depressed watching the commercials.
In
Then I think
Mexico,
I
it's
need
about
it.
sex. In Mexico, it's about sex.
And the next one's about sex.
Have you seen the Pepsi commercial?
No.
Yeah, always. It's always like,
Are you in it?
no. If you were my co-star, I would.
I'm not even going there. Okay, what about the car? Tell me about this car. What do you get for him, William?
The car was also an arrangement because he was working at the same time, where he would I would help him lease a car. And
What
he,
kind of car, pray tell?
It was a Mercedes-Benz. But there were no conditions to that. He was to make the payments on it. I have a witness statement from somebody he told. I also brought his ex-boyfriend, who he also.
It's
told
your
the story.
ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Whoa. What is your name?
You weren't even there.
What is your name?
Antonio Vargas.
Hi, Antonio. How
Hi.
are you?
Hi,
What
Your
are you
Honor.
What are you here to say?
I hung out with the both of them because when I dated, it was a three-way relationship.
When you came with me, you
Well,
came
Yeah.
not that way.
Go ahead.
Almost could have
No.
happened, but no. He told me that he had purchased the car on his own and he was making the payments. So I don't know why Bill would have to make the payments on his car that supposedly he.
Oh, I
I
appreciate
drove him
that.
around every day to work and back and forth, picked him up from lunch, took him back to lunch
So he
from
could
work,
know where
walked
I
his
was
dog
at.
every day, even though he had his dog walker half the time.
So he could control knowing where I
I
was
cleaned
at.
at his house
So
every
He's
day.
worried about you?
No, you controlled
you're
everywhere
worried
I was.
about him.
I wasn't
Every time
worried
he
Sit
about
down,
him.
Antonio.
He
Sit
checks
down.
up on me like I'm a baby.
Okay, wait a minute. We got a Mercedes-Benz.
Yes.
What color? Just for the visual.
Black, jet black.
Of course. So we get a Mercedes-Benz. It's in whose name?
It's in my name.
Your name, because he doesn't have the credit.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. So you get the Mercedes-Benz. Do you pay it all for the monthly
I made
payments?
one payment, one complete
One
payment.
payment.
first payment.
Okay.
The first payment.
One payment. And how long did you live together? Almost 3 years. And
But I
how
only
long-
had the car since December
December.
2009.
Where's the Mercedes now?
I have the Mercedes now, but I
So,
had to have
but
the.
you're suing for the cost of the Mercedes.
No,
But what?
no.
So how,
December, January, February, March, and April. He returned the car to me on April 14th, and you have a receipt there. I have evidence here.
Let's
that-
see the
that will
evidence.
show you.
Yes.
That will walk you through that.
the 606, is that the monthly payment? What's a monthly payment?
606.
606. Okay, so you want how many months for the car?
January's payment, February's payment, March's payment, and April because he kept it through the 14th when the payment was due.
That's 606 times 3, and then 303. Add 303 to that. Now, tell me about the gym membership.
I was just gonna train him to get him in shape. He should have canceled that when we stopped going to the gym.
When did you stop going to the gym?
Your Honor, I don't go to the gym that often. We went to the gym a couple times in the morning, maybe like 3 dozen times maybe at the most.
But did you want to join the gym?
You mean, I was joining to train him. I don't go to the gym.
not-
I don't
that's
go to
not
the
true,
gym.
Your Honor.
I would like to, I mean, I don't go to the gym. I don't like. I just naturally have a good shape, and I do. I'm sorry. Like, really,
I paid a personal
took-
trainer, Your Honor.
He paid a personal trainer. He stopped paying it so I can train him.
I paid a personal trainer during that period at 2 gyms.
Let me see.
He asked me to sign his gym membership up because he didn't have a credit card.
I had my old gold account for a little while at
Which
I
has to
McCaster.
thought
make
you
the
didn't
payments.
need
No.
to go to a gym.
No, because I was going with friends, like hanging out. Because it's San Francisco. You're gay. What else are you supposed to do? Go out and party,
I
party,
don't
gym,
know. I
bar.
gotta tell you. Okay, a lot of fighting here. Now, there's no question you owe him for the computer. Now, you want dog walking fees? What's that about?
So he pays his dog walker $20 a day to walk his dog for an hour and a half.
Okay.
I walked Mr. Fowler's dog almost every day that I lived there. But
You were living there rent-free.
I clean
Yes.
up after his dog. I clean up after him.
You know what I
cook-
love about this? A place to live, $2,000. Gym membership, $875. And letting the star of Boy Story 3 mooch off you? Priceless.
Priceless.
Okay.
I agree.
All right.
Priceless.
The issue for the court is whether or not the defendant owes the plaintiff for everything from car rental or car lease to a computer to a gym membership. I don't think there's any question but that the defendant got a membership at the gym because the plaintiff wanted him to. I'm going to give you, actually, I'm not going to give you anything for the gym membership because as far as I'm concerned, you wanted him at the gym.
Your Honor-
So, no, don't answer me.
Your Honor-
Don't answer me. Don't answer
Amen.
me.
It
was
Now,
the gym
the
he was
issue-
already a
don't
member of.
answer me. The issue is 2121 for the car, 1701 for the computer. That's $3,822 for you. And if I were you, Mr. Fowler, I would make sure that I get some kind of agreement from an individual before you move him in. Verdict for the plaintiff. So ordered.